Hello. I'd like to tell you about an item that is probably going to be the best item you have ever used in your kitchen. This is something that is going to not only reduce cooking time and save you energy, but this is going to make some of the best food that you have ever tasted coming right out of your microwave oven. We've all tried baked potatoes in the microwave, and we know what the end result is. They either explode because you didn't poke holes in them, or because you did poke holes in them, all the moisture inside the potato has come out through the holes, and you end up with a dry potato that's shriveled on the outside and has hard lumps on the inside. Well, I would like to introduce you to the potato baking bag. We're going to demonstrate today the cooking of potatoes, spaghetti squash, and corn on the cob. This is a very versatile item, the potato baking bag, and it can be used for cooking many items. Here we have 4 medium-sized baking potatoes, unwashed, and all we're going to do is take the potatoes with the vegetable brush, wash the potato off them, I don't know about you, but I like to eat skin, so I like to get nice and clean. I also like to have sometimes the skin crispy with sea salt on it, and we'll tell you in just a little while how to go about that. Okay, when you have your potatoes washed, we recommend that you wrap each one in a paper towel. This is not necessary, but it does keep the bag clean longer and extend the time between washings of the potato baking bag. The bag is 100% washable in your home machines. After you wrap the potato in the paper towel, just insert it into the potato baking bag. And as I was saying, that the bag is 100% washable in your home machines. The only thing we would recommend is that you not use fabric softener on it, because for the same reason that you don't want to use cloth with any chemicals in it. Fabric softener contains chemicals, and it can taint your food, might cause you to get sick. So wash it in warm water or cold water with some washing detergent and no fabric softener. Alright, as you can see, we have put 4 potatoes inside this bag. It's nice. And what we're going to do now is place them in the microwave, and we're going to turn it over so that the flat side is down, and this will just help seal the bag better and hold the moisture inside. All microwaves are a little bit different, and they all time a little bit different, but we're going to try 6 minutes on these 4 potatoes, and on high, and just let it go. Alright, see, our potatoes are about done now. Open this up here. Very hot. Just push on the top of the potato a little bit, and you can tell if it's done or not. If it's rock hard, it needs another minute or so. If it's any give to it at all, it's done. And I want you to notice when you take the bag out of the microwave, not only is it steaming, but it's all wet. So I take the bag, take the potatoes out. Very hot. And you can just lay the bag on the counter. Like I say, it's wet. Just lay it on the counter and let it air dry. Now, whenever the bag is soiled and you feel like it needs to be washed, just put it in the washer and dryer. No problem. Okay, now we'll notice here, we'll take the potatoes out. These potatoes aren't shriveled up, dried out, like you're so used to seeing with potatoes coming out of the microwave. These potatoes are full size, plump, moist. Cut them open. Inside is flaky, soft. Absolutely wonderful to eat. Just exactly the way you like a baked potato. Now, we mentioned earlier that if you like the skin crispy, what we do here is I have a gas grill outside. I like to cook outside too. And you just take the potato after it's been cooked and brush a little butter on it. Sprinkle some coarse ground sea salt. Wrap it in tin foil and place it on your outside grill for about a minute, maybe 2 minutes. And that'll crisp up that outside skin and give you a nice, soft, moist potato inside and the crispy, salted skin on the outside. The next item I'm going to demonstrate is the spaghetti squash. We're taking the spaghetti squash, taking all the seeds and the center part out, cleaned it all out, and now it's ready to go. What we want to do after cleaning it all out is rinse it out. Make sure it's cleaning up the handles. You could put it in the bag like this, but the problem is if the juices from the spaghetti squash get into the bag itself, it may make a stain on there. It wouldn't hurt it any, but make it unsightly. So what we do, I take 2 sections of paper towel, take the spaghetti squash, place them together, wrap it up in a paper towel, and place it into the potato baking bag. Once it's in the bag, close the flap over, turn the bag over with the flap side down, place it in the microwave, and cook this for about 10 minutes. Now, as you know, squash, whether it's acorn squash or spaghetti squash, either way, squash is hard to cook. In the normal oven, it will take anywhere from 45 minutes, maybe even a little bit more, to cook a spaghetti squash. This, we're going to cook it for 10 minutes. And at the end of 10 minutes time, I can just about guarantee this squash is going to be done to perfection. While we're doing that, let me talk to you a little bit about corn on the cob. We have corn on the cob here soaking in the sink in the water. What we have done, we've taken the corn, trimmed off both ends, taken the outer husk off, and left the inner part of the husk still on the corn. So I think our spaghetti squash 10 minutes is just about up now. We'll check on it and see. Ah, yes. Once again, is there? I don't know how many of you have never eaten spaghetti squash, but it is really, really good. And of course the reason that it's called spaghetti squash is because it looks like spaghetti. Now I'm going to take 1/2, put this on the plate. Very hot. Take a fork. And when you pull the fork through the squash, you see it comes up just like spaghetti. And this can be used in place of spaghetti. You can take your spaghetti sauce, put it right in the squash bowl here, and have squash with spaghetti instead of noodles. The other thing my wife and I like to do, we'll just take butter and put in there with a little salt and pepper, and it makes a good meal just like that. Once again, like I say, we've had them soaking in some water. Take them out of the water. As normal, we're going to wrap it in each one in a paper towel. Okay, I believe the corn is done now. Take it out of the oven. When the corn comes out of the microwave, you can just take it, when you put it on your plate, hold the ear upright, get a hold of it. Husk and the silk. And it just comes off so easy all together. Once again, I want to remind you that you can buy the potato baking bag online at our website at www.potatobakingbag.com.